The life of someone working in the sector is not easy. We all face challenges in the work we do. This feature is around the rest of the iceberg. How do successful water professionals navigate some of the challenges they face in their working lives? My guest is Usisipho Feleni, Associate Professor and Thematic Area Leader for Applied Electrochemistry at University of South Africa's Institute for Nanotechnology and Water Sustainability. Usisipho was recently awarded the prestigious Emerging Researcher Award at the National Science and Technology Forum South 32 Awards. This recognises her for her contributions in electrochemistry with emphasis on electroanalytical sensors and biosensors comprising nanomaterials. These contain unique and specific features for the use in electrochemical sensing and signalling of diseases such as HIV, TB and cancer, as well as monitoring water contamination. I caught up with her to find out more about what motivates her in this important line of work and how she addresses the challenges she faces. I started by asking her what inspired her to pursue this path.
I wanted to be a pharmacist when I was growing up, but then I think as I was getting good marks in high school, I decided to take a path in chemistry. And the fact that I lost an aunt due to HIV, but she was taking medication. So I wanted to understand why are people dying while taking a medication. So I started branching into research whereby I was preparing nanomaterials and using enzymes that were mimicking human body, so that we can understand the drug metabolism rate. So I studied that from my honors level. I was checking the toxicity level as well as just trying to figure out the type of metabolism rate for different patients. So I continued with the research in TB research because, of course, there are so many people dying because of TB.
What an inspirational way to get into research. How did you go from your medical research in TB to water research?
So after my PhD, I moved into the University of South Africa, where I studied research in water purification, whereby we are preparing various nanomaterials with specific features. And we use those nanomaterials for biosensor applications and trying to figure out the type of concentrations that we find in water, particularly pharmaceutical contaminants, starting from HIV drugs, TB drugs, as well as other drugs that are found in water samples.
So we talked about some of the challenges with ensuring solutions you're developing are suitable for the community they are meant for. And I asked Usisipho about how she addresses this.
I do have an engaged scholarship in my hometown whereby we are showcasing nanotechnology applications, because where I come from a rural area. So many people, the grandfathers, grandmothers, they have challenges with water. Secondly, we have challenges with diseases such as diabetes. So my research in my hometown has to do with trying to teach learners, teach the community about the challenges we are facing and how can we develop technologies that can assist my community, especially rural villages.
Thank you so much. Can you talk about how you were able to share this information with the communities involved?
Luckily for me, I'm a Xhosa woman. So my community in the Eastern Cape, we speak Xhosa. So of course, we have to be balancing isiXhosa and English. But when we are communicating, of course, we are not using deep science. We try to make them visualize these nanomaterials, because we cannot be talking about nanoscience. Many people do not understand what nanoscience is all about. If we are talking about nano, 10 to the power minus 9, meaning that we have to look under the microscope. So we try to use a similar format so that grandparents or the people in the villages understand. And luckily for me, my mother is a teacher. So I ran those ideas with her to say, oh, does this make sense if I'm putting it like this? So we speak in Xhosa as well as in English so that everybody would understand. And just to say that we also run Science Week. So my focus on the Science Week is based also in the Eastern Cape, because we are not that privileged in the rural area. So one way of me giving back to my community is to make sure that I focus my own research, because I grew up without having people guiding me on which path to take. So it is my responsibility as someone who has gone over this path to tell them that, yes, we understand that we don't have many equipment. We do not understand so many things from the rural area. But we can try as much as we can to go there every quarter to teach them. And also, luckily now we have social media. We can run some classes over online so that they understand. And they do ask questions now because they understand what nano is all about and the type of technologies that we use for improving the quality in South Africa as well as worldwide.
So it's such a reflective and responsive way of approaching research and ensuring its community impact. I asked her what advice would she have for anyone wanting to follow in her footsteps.
So first of all, I always talk about the National Development Plan. There's a National Development Plan 2030, Africa Agenda 2063, and National Innovation System. So I always refer to that because those are the policies of the strategies that we are using and benchmarking according to that. So if people want to come to this path, of course, they have to understand what are the challenges we are facing in South Africa. If we're focusing on South Africa, we have issues of load shedding. That's not the first thing. We have issues of diseases. We have issues of so many things. So, of course, we want to solve problems that are challenging us, Africa as well as elsewhere. So I would say the advice I would give is that we need to train the next generation and to transfer all the skills that we have so that we can not only develop the technologies that we talk about, we can even create companies that will open jobs because we do not have jobs. Many people have graduated, but we do not have jobs. So if we can take what we know, transfer it to the next generation, and ensure that they open companies that would assist with job creation as well as, transferring the skills and competing with other countries based on the technologies that we are capable of doing.
Thank you, Usisipho. Some wonderful insight about the need to engage with communities on the right level and with the right language. Her enthusiasm for empowering the next generation to enter into research and innovation and develop commercial products demonstrates that great leadership.